All right.
No,
So,
we made five. We have two. We have two that just nobody will ever see.
yep. Okay. Well, we're recording. So, I'm going to episode 3 of the Elitist Pizza podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about Don Queries being so dark. We tried to change that, but
Yeah.
you can barely see him, but it's not his fault. Don't be racist.
I mean, it made it worse. I mean, I could have turned on. I could have turned on a light in here, but I'm not the smartest man alive.
I saw this video of like
And my boy.
this guy was on a Zoom call and he was, black, and like he had like light behind him, and like he was at the window and there was the light on was in front of him. They're like, hey, we can't see you. So he turned on the blinds and turned on the light, but like it barely helped. They're like, yeah, I'm sorry, we still can't see you. And then like the captain was like, they're like, they're punishing him because he's too damn dark. Something like that. Like it's not his fault.
Oh.
Speaking of dark people, our episode today is on black heroes. We're gonna be doing.
No, he did not. He did not say that.
You didn't like that transition?
That's too funny. That's too funny. That's Manson. Speaking of dark.
Speaking of dark, you usually have a dark theme on the bracket here. On a completely unrelated note, the bracket is of black heroes.
Oh.
That's what I meant. It just came out wrong.
This man Wyatt is wild.
Alright, so should just change the name, whatever, doesn't matter. So we have 8 heroes. So we have Black Panther. I think pretty much everybody knows Black Panther. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Jax.
Yeah, that one right there, not the.
Yeah, this is the one that's coming.
Yeah,
Look at this.
This man said Jax. Yeah, that guy right there. That's what we're talking about.
Oh wait. Do you know? Have you seen the Chinese poster for Black Panther?
No, I have not.
They like covered his face. Like they didn't want people to see that he's black or something. I don't know. Isn't that weird?
Oh wow, I had no idea.
Yeah. Like I guess this is the Chinese.
It is weird because when they say that movie, they're gonna see like a million.
Yeah. There's like barely any white actors in it. What's the differences here? Oh yeah, they took out Finn.
Oh dude, Finn's not even in there.
Oh wait, he's just smaller. They made him smaller. I don't think Chewie's.
Oh, he's smaller. I was about to say. Oh, he's right there in the corner. Okay.
But like,
yeah.
Why? I guess they're just racist. It's weird.
I don't want people to see these black people.
Yeah.
No blacks in our movies.
So this is Agent J from Men in Black.
That's kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, Black Dynamite.
I'm pretty sure people know what he looks like.
Black Dynamite. He has kung fu and he uses a gun and nunchucks.
Yeah. He's up there as one of my my picks to win. I mean, look at him.
Yeah,
How could you beat him?
Yeah. But I mean, he's versatile, right? Because he's good at hand-to-hand combat, and he's good at firearms. Jax. So.
Yeah.
He's a cyborg. Not too. I mean, he's a good fighter. He's a pretty badass fighter. But not too interesting. Nick Fury. Now I'm going with the I always forget this guy's name. Samuel Jackson. We're going with the Samuel Jackson Nick Fury. None of that.
Yeah, we're going with the black one.
We're not going with
the white comic book one.
Yeah, the black one's cooler. I mean, just look at him. I mean, come on. I don't know. I think this is Samuel Jackson just taking Samuel Jackson. He's kind of a character actor. He has pretty much the same character, more or less, in every movie. Well, every movie that
Yeah.
I've seen him in, at least. And I think that kind of character works good for Nick Fury. Frozone. Could have Frozone.
Where's my super suit?
We don't really know that much about Frozone, right? We just know that he's kind of like a relaxed guy. He's clever, right? Because you remember when they were in like the jewelry store, and he's like, I just want a drink of water. And he gets it, and he like freezes the cops.
Yeah,
In 2020, they would have just shot him as soon as he got the water. He's got a gun.
yeah.
Oh, well,
10-4, 10-4. He's already got a gun.
I got a gun. Blade. No, I'm going. No, I guess he
Another
does.
Samuel L. Jackson character.
No, this is what? No, this is Leslie Snipes.
Not Blade.
Oh, was Frozone voiced?
No. I
Oh,
meant Frozone.
is he?
Yeah.
He does. Now that I think of it, he does sound like. Yeah, voiced by Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Blade. You're going to Samuel Jackson. Oh, and that's damn it. I'm racist. I'm sorry. Black people have unique faces
He
and
thinks that we all
voices.
look the same.
Please forgive me.
Nah,
Going
he's
with
called me
Leslie
Blade on
Snipes.
multiple
Blade.
occasions.
Yeah. I like Wesley
He got
Snipes.
his
Blade.
his kung fu, throws a lot of kicks.
Yeah, and he uses sword and he uses guns. Does he?
I can't wait for him.
I guess he does do hand to hand stuff.
And his little ninja arms.
Yeah, that's right. They like
If he
launch
has to,
out.
yeah.
Like
What's up,
launch
man?
out. And Miles Morales,
He
Spider-Man,
does like a ton of kicks.
who is my understanding is in terms of superpowers, slightly more powerful than Peter Parker.
I'd say slightly more versatile. I wouldn't say more powerful.
Oh,
He's got more powers, but they're like around the same strength and everything.
okay.
And his spider sense isn't as good. That's one thing to note in this battle. That his is like more of a
It only
like
works in
like
immediate danger.
you could catch him if you wanted, if you really tried. Yeah.
Eating breakfast here. All right. So we got Black Panther against Agent J. Now this is gonna be a hard one for Agent J to come out
All
on
right,
top with. Black Panther. Does he have
yeah,
prep?
we'll see how the rolls go though. We're going Black Panther first, right?
Yeah, it was Black Panther. Oh, that no prep?
Okay.
All right, so Black
Okay,
Panther has no prep.
that's pretty fair. That's fair-ish, not really, but that makes it a
So,
little bit more
he
fair.
might be going as T'Challa. So let's see if he has a condition. No condition. All right. See what Agent J's got going on. Because Agent J, he's always Agent
Okay,
J.
we'll see what happens with Jay.
Agent J doesn't have like
Yeah,
an alternate personality.
but
It's just always Agent
even
J.
if he wasn't, yeah,
Who's got
oh,
prep?
he has prep too. Wow, that makes it a little bit more fair. Slightly more fair,
Mm-hmm.
If he gets a condition, it's kind of a wrap, though. Oh, no condition.
People are gonna be
Wow. Okay, let's see where they're fighting.
on a raft in the Amazon River. Now this really does play towards T'Challa. But if he does have that prep,
Yeah, Agent J does know he's fighting T'Challa.
so he might have like a
Agent J
suit or
knows he's fighting
something.
T'Challa, though. That's the thing.
He might have studied it up.
I think maybe
Might have a
he's probably
gadget or two.
his best bet is just to try to shoot him while he's not in the Black Panther suit, right?
Yeah, because
That's
I
and if he
mean,
misses, if he doesn't kill him, he loses.
yeah, I'd say that's right. So T'Challa is going on like a a publicity tour in Brazil, and he's on a raft. He's on a boat in the Amazon River, and somehow he gets knocked off. And he's on a raft, and Agent J's like, "This, I got him exactly where I want him," and shoots him. Yeah, I mean that prep time and the location, you know. Yeah.
So does he? He shoots to kill, right? Like, all right, they're on the raft. Is he like behind him when he shoots him, or does he try to shoot him like right in front
Well,
of him?
we have
Because
to.
he's right in front of him.
How do they get on
He's
this
not gonna hit
raft?
him.
That's the real question.
It's true. Maybe yeah, because that plays a part. Because if T'Challa knows this guy's gonna try to shoot him, like Agent J's not gonna hit him. Hey, what are you doing over there? How do they? All right, so he's doing his little thing on his king stuff. I guess we'll say he
I
might
don't
have
think
the
it works. I
Black
think we
Panther
have to
suit
choose.
on.
I think we need to get another location. I don't
Yeah,
see
it
these
doesn't
two
work too well because
guys. I mean, Agent J is never going to get on a raft unless he absolutely needs to. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. All right, now I can see this one.
okay.
So maybe T'Challa is looking to buy it, or maybe he's looking to make like a base on it or something, or maybe he's just visiting. But he's not going as Black Panther. Yeah, I think he's got like a way to put the suit on
Yep.
if he needs to, kind of like Iron Man in the new movies. So, but T'Challa's going on there. Agent J
Yeah,
knows
he
that he's got
does.
to get this guy. I mean, I don't think Jay can finesse T'Challa. I think T'Challa is going to be too, aware. So, I mean, Agent J
He's
is.
way too smart for that. I don't think he's gonna be able to trick him. Yeah,
Do you think that? Do you think maybe he could trick him just enough to normalize him, though? Think his
I don't
Black Panther
know.
sense is
See,
going to
like
go
with the little
off, and he's
thing
going to be
that'll make him
like,
forget. He's just, I mean, maybe he just walks up to him, hits him with the little thing, or tries to. But like, if he just, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen because if he tries to just walk up on him and pull something out of his pocket, I don't think, I don't think Black Panther's just gonna let him. I think he's just gonna like grab his hand and is like, "What do you got there?"
well, he might just be like, hello. Like he would probably do the Men in Black routine, right? He'd be like, hello, I'm from. He might even say he's from Shield, right? Because and these two universes coexist. Hey, I'm from Shield, and he would have some yarn that he'd spin, right? And he'd be like, hey, we need to do this and this and this. Look right here. I mean, T'Challa isn't like
He
a
could, but
member. I mean,
I
he's
don't
a member
really
of the
know.
Avengers, but he's not like subservient to them, right? Because he's got his own thing going on. He's a king, he's not going
Yeah,
out.
he is a member. Yeah, he helps
So
out from time to time.
yeah,
But
but
I also don't see him believing. I don't see him like believing him. I think T'Challa is too smart to believe that. Him just being like, "Yo, I'm from Shield. We're doing this thing. Look at this."
yeah,
And then
Jay
T'Challa
has.
also, I don't think T'Challa is gonna be like. I mean, T'Challa has no reason to agree either. He doesn't answer to Shield. He doesn't answer to anybody. So they could be like, he could be like, "Oh, we're doing this thing. I need you to look at this." And T'Challa could be like, "No, I'm not gonna look at that. Like, get
Yeah,
away from
because
me."
Jay has tried to
I'm
convince
trying to
people.
think of a way that Jay.
The only way Jay does it if he just boom. But that's not Asian Jay style. I mean, that's not what Men in Black doesn't go on doing assassinations. I mean,
Yeah,
I think we have to
exactly.
give this one to
Because if
Black
he was
Panther.
trying, if he, yeah, I think he's just too clever for that.
He's not going to go for it. He's just not. And Asian Jay has failed at
Like,
convincing people before. I mean, he
yeah, but even if
has.
he was telling the truth, like, there's no reason for T'Challa to be like, okay, I believe you. I'll do what you want. Like, he's done before. Like, there's been times before where he was just like, they're like, oh, we need you to do something. He's like, absolutely not. I'm just not gonna do that. So maybe not even a
And
thing of belief. It's just like he could
I
just be
mean,
like, I don't answer to Shield. You guys don't tell
but
me what to do. I'm not
there
gonna do
have,
what you ask me.
there have been various like coup d'états, right, within Wakanda. I mean, T'Challa's dealt with some assassination attempts before, so he's going to be on his toes, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I
Yeah, he
mean,
has. He has.
all right. So now we have
We
Black
got
Dynamite.
Black Dynamite versus Jax.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one.
This could be
Anytime
this
I
could
see
go
Black
good.
Dynamite, I just get kind of
Well,
giddy when I see Black
I want
Dynamite.
to. If Black Dynamite wins this, he's going to be going up against Black Dynamite has no prep. Black Dynamite might go up against Black Panther.
Black Panther.
They both have black.
Oh,
Let's see if what's going on with Dynamite.
the ultimate black character. Oh man.
But he does have a condition. You might luck out on this one.
Oh, dude, no, dude, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks right there.
Let's see what he gets. It might not be one that's too bad. He just shit his pants. Okay, well, let's
Oh
see how
man.
that comes into play. Jax. Jax does not have any prep either. Come on,
Okay,
dog.
that's fair.
No. Okay. Hey. Okay. And
Whee!
let's see if Jax has a condition. He does. Okay. Now this can Black
Oh, this is
Dynamite
actually
just shit
getting
his pants.
this is actually pretty even.
Yeah.
See, that one's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. Black Dynamite's the kind of dude to
But
suck the poop back into his booty.
yeah, I mean he wouldn't. So
Uh,
Jax just got the shit beat out of him. So this is what I'm thinking.
oh man, this is bad all around for both of them.
We got to see where it is. Let's see where it is.
that's like one of the worst ones, honestly, because he literally
Yeah.
just lost.
The crowded Baltimore Popeyes just ran out of chicken sandwich.
Bad too.
All right.
Oh no!
So
Oh man! This might get some interference in here. They're both all right.
what
Jax
if?
is okay. I got this. So Jax got his chicken. Jax has his chicken sandwich, right? And he's about to eat it, but the other people they see that he's got the chicken sandwich. So this is how we got the crap beat out of him. They're like, oh, he got a chicken sandwich. Let's all just jump him, like every single person in the Popeyes.
Hmm?
And everybody just beating the mess out of Jax for that chicken sandwich. Black Dynamite, he already ate his chicken sandwich. He's good. He's coming out of the bathroom. Well, he's not coming out of the bathroom. He ate it, right? But they're
Yeah.
beating Jax up. There's nowhere for him to go. So, man, I gotta go. Just
He
craps his
tries to go to the
pants.
bathroom and he craps his pants. And
And then,
but
and
Jax is
then
actually in like an FBI like
Jax, after they
organization.
finish beating the absolute just
In
crap
the
out of
Mortal
Jax.
Wait, hold up. In the Mortal Kombat lore, Jax is in like an FBI type of organization, right?
Yeah.
So what if he's trying to arrest Black Dynamite because of the orphanage? He's been doing like an investigation. So after he gets the shit beat out of him in the Popeyes, he's like, you're under arrest, and Black Dynamite's not taking this. And then they go toe to toe.
Dynamite does have Dookie in his pants, but Jax
But
literally just got beat up.
yeah,
So I don't know. I think he pulls out the gun and just kind of just shoots him. He's like, "Didn't you? I just watched you get beat up," and he just shoots him in the face.
yeah, and
Maybe Jax blocks a couple of bullets, and then Dynamite, I don't know, does some kind of spinning doo-doo kick on him.
His reaction time is just gonna be bad, right? He's just got the shit beat out of him. So I think we got to give it to Black Dynamite.
Yeah.
I mean, Black Dynamite, he's quick on the draw, isn't he? I mean, I wouldn't want to be caught in a duel against Black Dynamite.
He's really quick.
So it's like we're gonna get a
fist fight.
we're gonna get the Panther Dynamite fight here up next.
Yeah. Now we got Nick Fury versus Frozone.
We have
Samuel L. Jackson versus Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson versus Samuel L. Jackson. See if which one goes with Nick Fury. Let's see if Nick Fury has prep. Now this is important because Nick Fury is all about intelligence and stuff. So, okay, he has no prep.
Yeah, knowing who he's going to up against.
Man,
that's looking kind of bad for him.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, 'cause Frozone does have some good powers. So let's see if he's got a see if Nick Fury has a condition.
Yeah.
No condition. Okay. Frozone.
Okay, that's pretty good. Now, if Frozone gets prep and no condition, it's kind of over. Even if he gets no prep,
Oh,
as long as he doesn't get a condition, it's kind of over.
prep. He's got prep. See if Frozone has a condition.
Let's see what his condition is if he gets.
No condition. All right. Well, this is
Oh man, that's kind of it's really bad for Nick Fury. What the heck is this? This is
sad we used that Popeyes one up
cool.
for something so anticlimactic, but it's all good. It made sense why he got beat up, though. I like the idea of Jack's chicken sandwich and all these people in Baltimore just beating him up. So, a cave in Afghanistan full of terrorists. I mean, so Nick Fury is going in there.
Oh man,
He's got to deal with some Afghanistani terrorists, and Frozone is going in there to mess up with Nick Fury. And the cave really lends towards Frozone because all Frozone has to do is just freeze up a hole in the cave. I mean, boom, and that's pretty much he's done for.
yeah. So I don't necessarily think he's going to get the drop on Nick Fury, but I think just Frozone's powers. Like I think Nick Fury knows somebody's coming after him. Like he's not going to be
Well, if he's in a
completely caught
cave
off
full of
guard.
Afghanistan,
But like
if
he
he's in a
doesn't
cave in
know.
Afghanistan, he's going to be on guard.
Yeah, but I don't. I think it's like it kind of doesn't help. Like Frozone literally could stand like right outside of the cave and just freeze anybody that's in it.
Yeah. Uh, and because he has the
So
prep,
Frozone,
he's
I
gonna
think Frozone
know.
gets that.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty easy
He's gonna know
one.
he's going
So
up against Nick Fury. Yeah, I kind of had Frozone beating him anyway. Either way, like just going into it, just
yeah,
because like
because the powers.
his abilities is kind of like how does Nick Fury even win without prep?
Yeah.
Blade versus Miles Morales this is a pretty good one.
So I mean, Blade has this vampire power, so it's not necessarily. This one's pretty even, honestly. And he
And Miles
uses
Morales has
guns.
his little spider powers. Yeah, it's fairly even. Yeah, he uses guns, swords, kung fu,
Yeah.
freaking like throwing
So
stuff. Hey,
Blade
bro,
has prep.
stop! Yo, stop! Come here. Oh snap! With prep, that's kind of bad powers. They're coming up here.
Is that the dog?
Gotta
Okay.
chill out, homie.
Both have our dogs. All right. So Blade has prep.
Yes,
So he
we'll
knows he's
make them
going up
fight each
against
other later.
Miles. He believes that Miles Morales is a vampire for some reason. Hey, he does always have his skin covered.
Yeah,
So
he's like, oh,
in day, I mean, whenever you see him
oh, but
out
he
in
does have a
daylight,
condition.
yeah, yeah. So let's see what his condition is. It's good, might really mean something. Oh, we
He
already
might be a
used that
flaming
one.
racist though. That might.
It might work in
Oh,
his
okay,
favor,
get
really.
out of here.
No,
Yeah, if he was a flaming racist, that would definitely help him.
he's being canceled on Twitter. I don't think Blade really cares. I mean,
Oh man, so
Blade
he's just
Blade
yeah.
said
I
something
think he
racist.
yeah.
No, no. Blade called Beyonce a vampire, and he's being canceled on Twitter. I mean, Blade
Yeah,
doesn't
oh
care.
man, that's a crime, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he cares, but I don't think he
Yeah.
also understands the severity
Yeah.
of disrespecting Beyonce on Twitter. That's a
Well,
cardinal sin.
he lives
On
like
Twitter?
he,
Oh
he
no.
lives off the grid, so you know.
Yeah, I don't think he cares. He's like, yeah, I know she's a vampire. She drinks
Yeah.
children's blood. And everybody's like,
No.
oh, Blake, you can't say that. And he's like, I don't care.
Now Miles also has prep.
Oh, they both have prayer. I'll get into that in a second.
Oh, he almost had a condition. All right, so pretty even here. Now let's see where.
Yep, that's gonna play a big factor.
The Japan Sun Goddess Shrine. Now let me I forget the name for it, but let me pull up a picture of this.
You asking the wrong guy. I just started learning about this in my Japanese class.
Yeah, we talked about it in my pre-modern East Asia um, class. It's like the emperor actually is supposed to like stay a night, in this place. No one is allowed to go in except for the emperor. So we really don't know what it looks like, except well, the emperor of Japan does, but only him. So so we can imagine. I mean, there's probably not too many furniture in there, but it's inside of it, right? See how? Yeah, I mean, I think we have to say it's
Yep.
inside, and I think we got to give this one to Blade because if they're inside of just an area, I
Yeah.
mean,
See,
Miles can't. If it was like a
now with
big
them both,
area and Miles could like use his webs and go around and stuff, I can see him coming out with this one. But if it's just an empty room with Blade and Miles, I mean, Blade just shoots him, or Blade gets him in with
yeah,
kung
and the prep
fu, and
time.
they both have prep time, so Blade
I
knows
think the
they
prep
both know
time
who he's
doesn't
going
really
up
help
against.
Miles either way because they both have prep time. Yeah, and Blade is for sure. If this is Peter Parker, it'd be a different story. But Blade is for sure the better tactician. I'd say
Yeah,
Miles is probably stronger and faster, but I'm not sure that I don't think Miles realizes that.
yeah,
I don't think he really understands his own powers, and his spider senses aren't as good as Blade, sorry, Peter Parker. So I think Blade kind of gets him. He gets him in some kind of trap, and he just murders him because he'll freaking kill him.
because I mean, I don't know if Miles is stronger than Blade because he's got those vampire powers. I mean, vampires are pretty
Well, I
strong.
mean, if he's as strong as Peter Parker, he probably is. Like if we're assuming they're the same strength, because Spider-Man's strength is severely underrated.
Yeah, I mean
He's
that's
got
true.
Spider-Man has some insane feats.
He's
So if he's
picked
at
up like
least if he's
cars and stuff.
as strong, but yeah, but at the same time, I also don't think Miles like completely understands his own abilities. Like Peter, he'd probably just try to punch Blade's head off his shoulders. But Miles, I don't think, and his spider sense isn't as good. That's another thing
Yeah, I mean, because
that change.
even if you're aware that a guy's about to shoot you, I mean, do you really have time to react?
Yeah, I think he could dodge some bullets, but I think with Blade's probably gonna set some kind of trap. Miles knows he's fighting Blade, but he doesn't really know, like he doesn't understand what that means. So I think he's like, oh, it's just a guy with some weapons on him. That's easy. But Blade, like he'll study everything about Miles and take him out pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, Blade is a master martial artist. I mean, Miles does not have that,
Oh yeah,
and
he's for sure the better fighter.
they both have superhuman strength because that's really what's going to matter in this close quarters environment. Yeah, I mean, if we were talking about like the streets of New York or something, I could get it, but in just an empty room like this, I mean, that's
Yeah, or even if we were talking about Peter Parker, he could probably win. But
yeah,
Miles,
maybe Peter
no.
Parker could beat him.
And I think Blade would. He knows. Yeah, I think Blade knows he has a size advantage too. So he's
Yeah,
just gonna like impose his will on him. And again, he's gonna set a trap. He's just gonna set a trap. He's gonna
he's
probably
probably
make
gonna,
Miles jump to a specific wall, have it
yeah,
rigged to blow.
and he'll probably try and intimidate him too. I mean, you don't know what you're getting
Yeah,
into, kid. Something like that.
yeah.
Now, Agent J versus Jax. Now, if Jay can get a shot on him, because he's got some really powerful guns, I mean, he could win this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So let's see what Jay's
Yeah,
got
it's not
going.
as uneven as some people would imagine.
Yeah, because of that technology. And so Jay does have prep. Please don't step on my laptop. Okay. So
Oh
Jay
man.
has prep, so that's good for Jay. Just stop. But he also has a condition. So see what
Oh
Jay's got
man.
going on.
This could be like if he gets like one of the worst ones, like the boating accident one, that might be
Yeah,
pretty bad.
yeah,
But
you're
we'll
right.
have to see.
Oh, he almost got as a Fleming race is madly in love. We need to fix that. Is madly in love with Jax. So we'll see what's going on with Jax. But I mean, this is looking
Oh man, that
pretty close with Jax. So Jax has no prep.
yeah.
Does he have a condition though? Maybe they're madly in love with each other. I mean,
Oh, that actually be
oh,
kind of funny.
He has
I
no
wouldn't mind seeing
condition.
that one of these battles. No condition. I mean,
Well,
Jay's in love with him, but it's like he's madly in love with him, so he's not going to try to murder him. But like, he also knows that he's fighting Jax.
yeah, because he's got the
I mean, we'll
prep,
see
so
where they're at, but
they're in a crowded mosque.
he could probably find a way to just neutralize him without having to kill him.
Jaxwood or
Jay,
Jaywood.
so Jax,
Now, Jay, correct me if I'm
Jay,
wrong, but
no,
Jay has
Jax
gone up against
has recently,
enemies who he's had romantic likings with. He's like, "Oh, you're really attractive," and he tries to hit on them, and then they try to attack him, right? Like that's happened.
yeah,
So I don't know if this is
I think so.
necessarily like a factor. I mean, he could be in love with him, but Jay, he's got a good head on his shoulders. I mean,
I
he's not
think
going
it's
to
a
let that
little
control
bit
him.
of a factor. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think it's only going to go to the point where he's not going to try to kill Jax unless he absolutely needs to. But I think he's just gonna like. I don't think he needs to. He has the prep. He knows he's fighting Jax. He can probably get the drop on him since he knows he's fighting Jax. He knows where he's gonna be at. Stuns him, takes him out,
Because
throws him
Jax
in
doesn't have any prep.
jail,
Yeah,
takes him in
so
his car, and
and even if he's trying to seduce him after that, he still won the
the
fight.
prep really helps Jay.
Yeah, because Jay's looked into
Yeah,
it. I mean, MIB's got a file on him. I mean, come on. I like this idea of like the idea of that like the Men in Black universe,
yeah,
the Mortal Kombat universe, and the Marvel universe all coincide with each other, and the Black Dynamite universe. The biggest cause. I mean, we don't even need to worry
yeah.
about Infinity War. This would be the biggest crossover. It's gonna be,
Yes, absolutely.
I wouldn't like. I would kind of like to see Agent J go up against Black Dynamite. Honestly,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to see that either. We'll have to
you
see
might.
how the rest of
Maybe
this
Agent J
goes,
can
but
come back.
they both get some good roles.
Now,
Yeah,
Nick Fury.
you got to
So this
remember
is
who Black Dynamite's about to go up against too.
yeah. Oh well, we don't. Oh yeah, that's right. He's going up against Black Panther. Now,
Black Panther. But we'll have
is
to see when we get
Miles
there.
does Miles Morales get into the Avengers?
He gets into the Ultimates, which is the Ultimate Universe version of the Avengers. But he was like he was kind of trained by Nick Fury. So
Oh, all
in
right.
the Ultimate Comics, he was kind of like I guess like Nick Fury's like his handler or whatever, kind of
Mm-hmm.
sending him on missions and telling him what to do.
So
So I think
that instantly gives
this
Nick
isn't
Fury
as
a
bad
huge
for Nick Fury
advantage.
as someone might believe.
Yeah, because I mean, Nick Fury knows all. He's gonna
Yeah,
know all of
because
his
he knows
advantages.
a lot of
Yeah. So, all right. Let's see. Nick Fury prep. No, I mean, I guess the no prep would just be like he doesn't know he's gonna fight. So prep. So he knows that he's gonna go up against Miles.
he
Conditions.
doesn't. So he knows he's going up against my. Oh man, that's pretty bad for Miles right now.
Yeah, but he has a condition.
We'll have to see what that condition is, man.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
some of those
it
could
might
be
not even
bad.
be too
Like
big of a factor.
he's dehydrated. Okay, I
Yeah,
mean, Nick Fury,
we have to see.
he'll be all right.
That's a yeah. Because I don't think we'll see, but I don't think he's not going to try to engage in a fist fight with Miles. He just knows he'll lose. But we'll cross that bridge once we get there.
Yeah. See if Miles has prep. Miles also has prep. See if he has a condition.
Oh man, that's shoot.
Miles does also have a condition. Desperately holding back diarrhea. So, well, let's see where it is. Looks like Kawan left, got out of the Zoom call here. I'm done queries. Looks
All right,
like
and I'm back. Man,
Don Cortez is back with us. All right. So they are on top of the
back
Eiffel
from the
Tower.
shadow realm.
So let's review. So how? All right. So Miles Morales, Nick Fury. Nick Fury is dehydrated. Miles Morales is desperately holding back diarrhea, and they are on top of the Eiffel Tower. Now, question number one: how dehydrated is Nick Fury? Because you can be so
They both have
dehydrated where you can barely walk. So
they both have they both have prep, right?
yeah,
Okay. I was just asking. I think I don't know. Maybe it's like pretty bad, but not too bad. Like he's got like a really bad migraine.
I must.
That's happened to me a few
I'm
times where I was
leaning
dehydrated.
towards.
I had like a really bad migraine. I was like, if I don't take a nap, or can't
Yeah,
walk.
I'm leaning towards Spider-Man, honestly, because it's on top of the Eiffel Tower. I mean, he can just swing in and kick him off the Eiffel Tower, and
You
he's
got to
done.
remember though, Miles jumps the wrong way. That's true, but Miles jumps kind of the wrong way, and he poops himself.
That is true. I mean, so
They both go there fighting each other. So I don't know.
that might be
I am
inhibiting his
leaning closer
focus.
towards Spider-Man, but I can see a way to hear it. Yeah, because he's like, if I don't poop right now, if I do, he's like, if I jump a little too high, it's coming out.
I
He's really
can't get.
clenching his cheeks.
I can't get. He really,
But I
he
think the
really doesn't want to get the
play a bit
suit
of a
wet.
factor, but I think the prep plays a factor. But I think Nick Fury is more prepared to fight Miles than Miles is prepared to fight Nick Fury. Because you could know you're fighting Nick Fury, but you don't know exactly what you're getting into. Because you can't find anything about you can't find anything out about him without him knowing you're trying to look for him. And he knows a lot more about Miles than Miles knows about him. I think Nick Fury. Hmm, but how? I'm not sure how he would take him out, but I think he could.
Well, we got to go with the Ultimate Marvel character because this is so.
Yeah. So in the Ultimate Marvel universe, he was the original Super Soldier. He's a super soldier.
Oh,
So he is pretty comparable to Miles as far as strength and speed and all that. Because I believe in the Ultimate Universe, he does have the super soldier serum. He was the very first super soldier before Captain America.
Nick Fury is an active physical man despite being over 80 years of age. Initially, he was not shown to use the Infinity Formula or other physical enhancements, but his mainstream Marvel Universe counterpart possessed. However, Fury was later revealed to have served during World War II and was a test subject of the Super Soldier program, like you said. In this reality, the Super Soldier Serum not only gave Fury low-level superhuman strength and agility, but also reduced his aging, allowing Fury to continue to be active despite his advanced medical age. Fury had his right arm replaced with cybernetic arm that gives him even greater strength than his enhanced biological original. The exact level of his cybernetic arm has not been specifically revealed. Like his mentioned counterpart, who retains his injured eye despite being legally blind in it with 95% vision loss, Fury has actually lost his left eye. Skin around the left eye socket, like it didn't matter. Exceptional combatant and strategist and gifted field leader. In his earliest appearances, he operated with technology years ahead of traditional forces, including the latest experimental weaponry and some form of projected invisibility and the ability to walk through solid matter. So maybe he's invisible up there, and he's waiting for Spider-Man to go the wrong way, and he shoots him.
Yeah. And Miles' spider sense isn't as good as Peter, so he might dodge the first couple of shots, but he's not knowing where they're coming from. So I think Nick Fury is going to catch him.
And yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I got Nick Fury catching him, man.
Yeah, I think we do have to go with Nick Fury.
Sorry, Miles.
Yeah, I guess Miles. I thought Miles was gonna take this away, but no, he lost twice in a row. All right, now we have the Black Showdown: Black
Yeah,
Panther
me too. But Nick Fury's got some
versus Black. Yeah, mixed. Yeah, I mean
versus
Nick Fury
Dynamite.
versus
Dynamite.
Dynamite. Dynamite. Panther. Okay, so let's go with Black Panther. So no prep for Black Panther.
Okay, that makes it somewhat fair because he would have annihilated him if he had prep.
Yeah. Oh, no condition. I was hoping he had a condition. All right. Let's see what Dynamite's got going on. So no prep,
Yeah, that
no
would have made a
condition
little.
for Panther.
Yep.
Dynamite doesn't have prep either.
Oh man, that really hurts him. If he gets a condition, it's basically. I mean, it is basically over, but
This depends on the condition. Okay, no condition. So they both have no condition and no prep. Let's see where they are. They're in a McDonald's. All right. So I'm thinking uh, T'Challa um, bumps into Black Dynamite. And
he
Black
wants to try some
Dynamite,
American food.
yeah, he wants to try
Oh yeah,
some
yeah.
American. What is a very American cuisine? McDonald's. I must try this McDonald's. McDonald's. I can't do it. He has kind of an accent like that. So he goes into it. I guess they speak Wakandan or something because they
Yeah,
probably
something
have their
like
own
that.
language. So he goes into McDonald's and he cuts in front of Black Dynamite
Yeah,
on
they do.
accident. And Black Dynamite is not having it. Who you think you are, fool? I am sorry. Yeah, you better be sorry. And then maybe, T'Challa's like, says, you don't talk to me that way.
Black
And
Dynamite just boom tries to.
punches him, and that's when it starts. So we're talking about hand to hand,
Black
right?
Dynamite. Yeah,
He's not Black Panther isn't just going out
yeah,
he's
hand to
not just
hand.
gonna put on the
No,
suit just because of McDonald's for all. So now
yeah. So hand to hand. What was that?
would Black
Let me
Dynamite
tell you right now. Uh, Black Panther would. Black Dynamite would. I mean, Black Panther would destroy Black Dynamite easy.
I don't know,
He'd
man.
destroy
I
him
mean,
in a fist fight. He'd absolutely destroy Black Dynamite.
now
No, okay. So you're
do you
talking about
think
somebody much like that man who knows every martial art in the world. He's stronger than him. He's faster than him. I mean, I don't see any way Black Dynamite really realistically he beats him. I was hoping he was gonna get prep time so he could beat him, but I don't think he can. There's like nothing that I've ever seen for Black Dynamite that he could where he could beat Black Panther in a straight up fist fight. Nah, man. I'm not seeing it. He's good. His fighting is good, but he's not nearly as good as Black Panther. Black Panther again is stronger and faster than him, so you just pick him up and like power bomb him or something. There's not really anything that he could do to stop Black Panther from basically washing him. Especially with his abilities. With his abilities, he gives him an extra edge. So Black Panther has that extra little bit of edge that he honestly doesn't need. He doesn't need a little bit of an edge to beat Black Dynamite, but he beats him. He beats him fairly easily, to be honest. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm looking into this right here. So what are Black Dynamite's powers? Like what are his
Oh, you don't have
abilities?
to. I already told you how it goes, bro.
Well, I'm not sure also about that.
He,
Okay, he was a U.S. soldier who fought in the Vietnam War as an officer in the CIA who had sworn to clean the streets of drugs. Master combatant. I mean, okay, so Black Dynamite is master at kung fu and nunchuck stuff. He's a marksman. Okay. Now I don't know if Black Panther is a martial artist, just if he knows multiple martial arts. Um,
He does. I mean, I told you. I mean, bro, come on
I
now.
don't,
I'm a
I don't know.
genius.
He's a skilled hunter, tracker, strategist, politician, inventor, and scientist. PhD in physics from Oxford University. Professor in advanced knowledge and also inventor. Okay, he has the strength and knowledge of every past Black Panther. Okay, is rigorous trained in acrobatics and hand-to-hand combat. Skilled in various forms of armed combat with a unique hybrid fighting style that incorporates acrobatics and aspects of animal mimicry. All right. I don't. Okay, well, let me ask you this: how probable is it that Black Dynamite just pulls out a pistol and shoots him in this McDonald's?
Um, if he tried, I mean, I could see Black Dynamite doing that, like trying to,
Um,
but like, I also don't see him like hitting him. He's a master marksman, but with all of Black Panther's training and his abilities, you're forgetting about his abilities. He's enhanced as well. He's not just a regular dude. So I
Yeah.
think he tries to pull out the gun, and like T'Challa just grabs him. It's like, hey, yo, what do you got there? And he just slams him.
I don't want to see Black Dynamite. I mean, Black Dynamite can still be in it, but maybe he had prep or something.
Yeah, but at this point, that's a pretty bad matchup for him, to be honest. I thought he was gonna get prep, so he could just like, oh, this is T'Challa. I'm just gonna shoot him from a distance.
Yeah. So now, yeah, you're right. I mean, if he had prep, he could probably do it. Frozone on and Blade. Now, I think Frozone has the edge, right? Because he's got the distance and stuff and the agility. But
Yeah, he's definitely got the edge. Yeah,
see what's going on with Frozone.
Frozone's got a little bit of an edge. Not even a little bit. I mean that's a hard power to fight against. Like, you know.
He's got prep.
Oh, bold.
Mm. But he has a condition.
Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Can either help him or it can hurt him.
Mm-hmm. He is currently tripping on acid. Now that is certainly goes against him
Oh
because
man,
he
that's
uses his agility a lot when he's fighting.
yeah,
So let's see what Blade's got going on.
yeah. I don't even know if the prep time's gonna help him now because his like notes or whatever might just go
Yeah, I mean he's
completely out the window
hallucinating.
once he starts tripping on acid.
So Blade has no prep.
He might not even know where he's at.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
he might not even know he's fighting Blade to even use the prep, but he has no condition.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think maybe Frozone, he's like in the area where he needs to be fighting Blade. We'll find out. Hold on, I'll
Yeah,
go
we'll see
look at
where
this.
it is.
God dang, I'm a dark skinned baby.
Now they're on the moon,
Move this right here.
so I'm thinking Frozone's on the moon. He's like hallucinating. He's tripping balls. Um, Blade shoots him. His suit, gets a hole in it, and he suffocates.
Yeah, yeah. Because Frozone's just
And
tripping, so he's like, he doesn't even
yeah,
know that he's fighting right now. He just gets shot and he dies.
anticlimactic, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yeah,
So we're getting a Black Panther versus Blade. Oh, that might be
that's a
interesting.
pretty interesting one.
Frozone against Agent J. Now, these are both guys that like to use their mouth in their fights. These are both
Mhm.
clever guys. who know how to get themselves out of a situation with their charisma. Frozone has prep again.
This is actually pretty good for him this time.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't get a condition to make it worse.
But I mean, how much prep can you really do for a guy in the Men in Black? I mean, not too much.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was saying with Blade. It's like with Nick Fury, it's like you can kind of prepare, but it's like not really because you can't really find out too much about them.
Blade has no prep again. I don't think Blade has ever had prep. He's just going in blind all these. Whoops.
No, it's Agent J.
Oh, it's Agent J. You're right. I don't know why. Yep, you're right. Agent J. Agent J has no prep, and he has a condition.
I might have an idea.
So.
Oh man, no, Agent J is getting dirty in all these battles, man.
Maybe he's got his arm whipped off or something. Just became a pacifist.
Jeez, man.
And Frozone has prep. But Frozone isn't just going to kill him. So, I mean.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to. He just freezes him, and he's like, all right, this is kind of over.
On the International Space Station. Oh, what's the
condition? Or Frozone just punches him because Jay's not going to fight back.
Yeah, but and just yeah, I mean,
or Frozone. Yeah, with Jay not being able to fight back, it's just kind of like. Yeah, Frozone could literally like slap him one time and then walk away, and he wins.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep the International Space Station because
it
really doesn't have much to do with it. He doesn't even have to use his powers.
Yeah.
So Agent J, I like
he doesn't have to do much. Yeah, with that pacifist thing, it just made it so much worse for him. Yeah. He's gotten some pretty bad ones.
Now this is a good
on Dynamite versus.
Now this is a good matchup. These are both badasses. Don't take shit from anyone. I mean, this should be a good fight. Now this would be a good one for the Popeyes.
It should be. Yep.
So let's see what Dynamite's got going on.
That would make me happy.
Dynamite finally has prep.
Finally.
But again, maybe
how much can he do?
Well, let's see. Let's see what's. I have something to say about that, but he's got a condition. I mean, does Black Dynamite really even go through bad breakups? I mean,
yeah, bro. It wouldn't be too much of an effect. He'd be like, "Dang, I'm sad." Then he'd find another one and be like, "Oh, I'm not so sad anymore."
Now, the thing with the prep though, Black Dynamite was in the CIA. What if he, calls up his friends in the CIA that he still has in the CIA? Maybe someone went to Shield, and he gets some information. Hey, this is what this Nick Fury.
He might get a little bit, but he won't get a lot.
That's true.
I don't think he's not gonna get too much because you're not gonna find anything out about Nick Fury unless he wants you to.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like it's like Men in Black. It's like Agent J. Like you're not gonna find anything unless you kind of except different because he's not the director. But
yeah, I get you. Yeah, you're right.
No prep.
Nick Fury has no prep. See if he has a condition.
That does hurt him a little bit. Because
Yeah.
I think he won't roll up in like all his gear. He has some pretty standard gear.
Yeah, he'll just be like he's with his gun and stuff. So he has no condition either. So it's looking kind of good for Black Dynamite. Let's see what it is.
It is. I've got Black Dynamite winning, to be honest.
In the sewer.
Maybe So Nick Fury, he's looking for the lizard. Nick Fury's in the sewer looking for the lizard, right? Or
Right.
something. And Black Dynamite gets a tip. They're like, yo, hey, we know you're looking for Nick Fury. Uh, he's in the sewer right now. Go to manhole B and jump down there. And I think he could probably get the job on him. I think he just runs up on him, like not in front of him, of course, but like from behind and just shoots him in the head.
Because this is a
Because Black
loud
Dynamite's
sewer.
not against doing that at
There's,
all.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he got that good role. He got the prep and he had the sewer. I mean, if this was like a crowded mosque or something, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't be able to do it. But Black Dynamite goes on.
Yeah. Surprisingly, because Nick Fury has standard gear. I know somebody's gonna get mad at
Yeah,
him.
because
He's got just standard gear. He's not.
well, maybe he's not
He
even
might
looking for the
just,
lizard. I mean, he's looking
you
for
know,
someone else. So I'm liking. So we have.
yeah. Maybe looking for
I mean,
Black Panther versus Blade.
maybe his watch fell out in the manhole and he's looking for it. I mean, his watch fell down a gutter and
Yeah.
now he's looking for it. You know. I mean, this is the four that are survive that have keep going. Black Panther against Blade and Frozone against Black Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot of
Some
Marvel
names.
characters here. We got two Marvel characters and then two kind of independent guys. So Black Panther, let's see what Black Panther's got going on against Blade. I think especially without the suit. I mean, okay, so he's got prep, so he's probably going in the suit.
Oh Jesus, that's pretty
Bad.
bad for Blade. I'm not gonna lie. That's horrible. That's like worst case. If he gets no condition, it's worst case
Oh,
scenario.
he is that nose condition. So let's see what gets going on
Yeah,
with Blade.
it's the worst case scenario. Who's calling? Oh, I don't know.
Blade does have prep too, though.
Oh, but I don't. I'll get into that in a second, but um, we'll talk about it when we get there. But
And Blade doesn't have a condition. I'll see where they're going to be at.
so it's somewhat even. Yeah.
Because an apartment staircase.
Oh wait, well, wait. Where's it? Where's it? Okay. I mean, so they both know they're fighting each other, but Blade is a very good tactician, but T'Challa is he might be top 5, but he's definitely top 10 smartest people in the universe, in his respective universe.
Mm-hmm.
He's top 10 smartest people in the entire universe. I would say
But
he's a better fighter than Blade. Now I don't know that he's stronger than Blade. I don't know that he's stronger than Blade. I don't know that for a
the
fact.
apartment
I can't say.
staircase, I think the
But
apartment staircase leads more to Blade because Black Panther, he likes his acrobatics, right? He's jumping around. That's what he's got going on, right? He kind of acts like a panther. But Blade, I mean, Blade's fought in all kinds of
yeah,
areas with people who are going to be kind of fighting like T'Challa. I mean, that's kind of how vampires fight in the Blade universe, right? They kind of jump at him and
but
stuff like
he
that.
hasn't kind of, but not. They're not quite as good as T'Challa. Not. I think I'm kind of leaning more towards him because him prepping for somebody is different for Blade prepping for him. Like T'Challa has more resources. He's top 10 at the very least. He's top 10 smartest people in the Marvel universe. And then I do think he's a better fighter than Blade. They might be around the same strength and speed, but if he's in a staircase, he's not gonna like be like, okay, I'm gonna jump around and do backflips the whole time.
Exactly.
I don't think he's really gonna try to do that. But he doesn't have to if they're just fist fighting each other. And also,
Well, they're not
Blade
necessarily
doesn't have
fist fight.
any
It's just
weapons that could
it's
pierce T'Challa's armor. I think well, he can do whatever he wants, but he doesn't have anything that's gonna pierce T'Challa's armor as well. You're forgetting about that.
yeah, yeah. That is kind of OP. Well, I
Black
mean,
Panther's armor when he's wearing his armor, it's pretty much a wrap for anybody. Like you can't. There's not too much that he could do. He can't. A bullet's not going to pierce it. His sword's not going to pierce it. There's not going to be. There's not going to be really anything he can do to break through the armor to make, to do any real type of damage. You got to think the vibranium suit gives T'Challa like an advantage over basically anybody that he's about to fight. If
But is that
Blade would
enough
have
for
had
him
prep
to
time
kill?
and
Is
T'Challa
that
did
enough
it,
for him? Yeah, but is that enough for Black Panther to be able to kill or decapacitate Blade?
I think he could. In a fist, like if they're trying to fight each other, none of Blade's weapons are going to work. So it's going to come down to a fist fight.
Yeah.
And I don't think Blade doesn't. He can't punch his suit and make it like just break in half. Like his suit is just it's just too OP.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe we shouldn't
Like
include
it's
him
not
on the list, but yeah, that
because
is
like
pretty OP.
it's gonna yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I
I'm
guess
not
I
saying
had to
he
give the Black
couldn't, but
Panther.
I don't think
I
he
like
could.
Blade.
Yeah,
I like Blade better more than Black Panther, honestly. But you know, all right.
I'm starting to like Black Panther a lot more than now that
All
I've been
right.
looking into him. But
I like Blade's. I think Blade's kind of edgy, so Frozone and Black
you
Dynamite.
know he could make it back.
Yeah, I mean, he
He's
could
got to beat
always.
one of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Blade versus Black Dynamite would
Frozen.
be cool. I mean, what Frozone
That would be cool. Yeah, yeah.
Frozone versus Black. Frozone has prep. Yes, he does.
Frozen has prep.
He's probably just going up
That's pretty
against him because
difficult.
he has the orphanage. I mean, doesn't want a brothel or anything.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
conditioning. So, see what Black Dynamite's got going on. Dynamite. Dynamite. Dynamite has no prep.
Dynamite.
And
Oh
see if he has
man,
a condition. Which makes sense if Frozone's going up to
that's
try to
so
attack him.
tough.
And he has a condition.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Oh, that sucks.
We'll see what I
We'll
mean.
see what it is, but
It might just not be
yeah.
might be one of those that doesn't fit him. He has food poisoning.
Yeah.
It's not looking too good for Dynamite here, but we'll see what
Yeah, it's looking pretty freaking awful for him, to be honest.
it is in Osaka Castle. So
Man, bringing back some good memories of Yakuza 2.
oh, yes.
It's beautiful, bro. You gotta,
Okay, so this is Osaka Castle. So they're in it. Black Dynamite's in it. I mean, he's throwing up. Maybe he's really got the shit. I mean, Frozen really isn't going to be able to use his powers too much here, is he? I mean, he's better at open
he's
spaces.
not gonna like freeze the whole building. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna freeze the whole building, but he could do like a concentrated blast at Black Dynamite and just freeze him to death. Just
Yeah, you're right.
plus Black Dynamite does have the he does have the food poisoning, which is gonna like affect his reaction time too.
Yeah, I guess we
Maybe if he
just
didn't have the food poisoning, Frozone probably wouldn't get the drop on him.
yeah,
If he didn't
maybe
have
be
the food poisoning, I
seeing.
don't think Frozone would get the drop on him. Because I remember they tried to get the drop on him in a movie, and he ended up like getting around behind them. He was like, you can't get me." But yeah, it
I mean,
sucks,
I
man.
like Black
I wanted Black
Dynamite,
Dynamite
but
versus Blade. I'm not gonna lie.
with that food poisoning and without the prep, Frozone knows that he's gonna try and take him out quickly. He's just gonna freeze him up.
Yeah, that really sucks. I really wanted Black Dynamite versus Blade.
I did too. Blade versus Frozone. So this is kind of a weird one, but let's see what Blade's got going on.
Yeah.
Blade has prep, so
Oh, baby.
he's gonna be having like
Okay,
heat or something.
that's really good for him.
He's gonna have like antifreeze all over his body or something like that. You know, maybe he's like drinking
Yeah, just
antifreeze
something
and
crazy.
he's got antifreeze all covering his body because he can't die from antifreeze. He cannot die from poison. So maybe he's just covered himself in antifreeze.
Got to see what his condition is, though.
Yeah. Maybe he lost an arm or something. Has a really bad toothache. I don't even know if he can get a toothache because he's the vampire powers he has. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Even if he did, it's like, it's not really going to affect him too much.
yeah, let's
It's
say
not a,
he. I
it's not
mean,
a big deal. Like he's
I
just,
think maybe we gotta re-roll it because he can't get a toothache.
that's true.
So it doesn't apply. Oh, you get okay. You got it again. Third time's a charm.
He got it.
Ex-wife took 50% of everything. I don't even know if that works because he just lives under the grid and he's just a vampire hunter, right? I mean,
Yeah, so that doesn't really even do anything for him.
he doesn't really have
It's kind
anything,
of just
so
like, okay. Like,
we're gonna have to go another one. Do another one.
I mean, he's got like a van and stuff.
He's suicidal. Okay, so that's a factor.
It's pretty, that is a factor, kind of.
Frozone. I mean, but if he's suicidal, he's not gonna let Frozone kill him. He's gonna want to do it himself.
Yeah, he wants to kill himself.
So
Ooh,
let's
no prep for Frozone?
no prep for Frozone.
That
So
is
maybe
like uber tough.
Blade
I mean,
gets the
I'll tell you
job
what I
on
think happens in a second.
him. Mm-hmm.
I'll tell
Oh
you
yeah.
what I think. We got to see where they're at, but I think I got the gist of what would happen.
We might get Blade versus Black Panther, the Lincoln Memorial. All right. So what do you think's happening?
What I think is happening, Frozone's visiting the Lincoln Memorial with his wife or whatever, right? And
Right.
then Blade, he knows he's fighting Frozone. He's kind of sad. He's like, oh, I want to kill myself. And then he just shoots him in the head. I think it's very quick. I think he knows like if he knows if Frozone sees him and knows he has to fight him, I think Frozone would freeze him. But Frozone doesn't have like super senses or anything. Blade's just gonna like snipe him or maybe even literally run from behind him and stab him in the back. Like Blade's not opposed to doing any of that. And
Yeah. And
I think it's that
Frozone's gonna be
easy.
with his
I don't want to
family,
be a jerk,
and
but I think it's really that easy.
I mean, so Frozone's power is the ability to freeze water, and he's limited by the amount of water available. There's not really going to be that much water in the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah. But even I don't think Frozone's gonna be able to use his powers anyway. Blade has prep. Blade's
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna let this guy freeze me. He's either gonna try to snipe him or he's just gonna
Yeah.
run up and stab him and run up or shoot him or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, he could probably even just beat him in hand to hand, really.
What's up, man?
So yeah, we got to give this
Yeah.
one to Blade.
He's
All right.
just gonna make sure he doesn't get frozen.
So now we're gonna do 2 out of 3 for this last one. Black Panther
Agreed.
versus Blade. I think this is a pretty good. I mean, this is a rematch because they already did this. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I think one of the
Done
only ways
this
that Blade can do
dance.
it is if he gets him off guard. He's got to get him when he's T'Challa. Because if he gets Black Panther
Yeah, if he
and the Black Panther suit,
yeah.
he's done. I mean, depending on the conditions, maybe he could drown him or something.
Yeah, that's true.
So he would have to get creative like that.
I mean, maybe.
So let's go Black Panther. Oh, Black Panther's got prep.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is so bad.
He's got a condition.
Well, let's see if he gets a condition.
He does.
Let's see what it is. Maybe he gets the boating accident one.
Yeah, and that could be.
Would really hinder him.
Yeah. He has a really bad toothache, so he's not on his. He's not on his A game.
Yeah. That toothache thing, like people think it's not gonna be too much of a factor. That don't hurt, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it
he's
hurts.
in a significant amount of pain. And Blade has no prep.
Oh, dude, that really sucks.
That sucks for Blade. But Blade, he's pretty much always Blade. Right? He doesn't really have an alter ego. So that's not too much of a factor for him.
Yeah. Well, T'Challa's alter ego works kind of weird because it's like, I mean, everybody in the whole world knows T'Challa is Black Panther. It's not like a
Yeah,
Batman thing. Like, it's not like a secret. But he doesn't always have the suit. It's the only
exactly.
difference.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
what are you doing, man?
So
What are you
they're
doing,
in
man?
Mecca. So I'm thinking that Blade has tracked a vampire down to Mecca, and he's about to pursue him, and then Black Panther, boom, comes in. He maybe pounce on him or something, and there's no real way that Blade can,
Yeah.
can combat him at this point. I mean, right? Like I said, like if they were in like if they
Yeah.
got like the raft in the Amazon River one, Blade can come. Blade should be able to come back to life because if you drown a vampire, they'll die. But as soon as they come back up to the water, they come back to life. So if he could drown T'Challa, this is what I'm thinking. If he could drown Black Panther, I don't. It could take hundreds of years, but Blade will come back to the surface at some point in time, and he will come back alive. But T'Challa can't do that. So at that point in time, then he would win. But Mecca, wait,
Yeah.
is there a river by Mecca?
You have to get really creative. Yeah.
That's that's the real question.
But I also don't know like if he tries to drown him, like what's stopping T'Challa from like getting him off of it?
There is no river. Okay. So I think this is the place I'm talking about. Yeah, this is the place that they're at.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think Black Panther wins this kind of easily. He just because he knows he's fighting Blade, he just runs up on him, and he like I don't know, he does whatever he feels like doing.
yeah, I mean,
It's not an easy fight, but it's not that hard.
it's pretty much donezo because of the suit. I mean, uh,
Yeah, that gives him a tremendous advantage.
so take out Mecca. So that's one for Black Panther.
Man, that is beautiful.
So now we have two more. So Blade has to get these next two to come back. So let's see what Black Panther's got going on for prep.
Yep.
Oh, and he has prep again. I mean, it's
That's
possible.
pretty
It's
beautiful for
possible
Blade.
Blade
Not gonna lie.
wins,
Yeah,
but he has a
there's
condition.
a chance to come back, but
No, Black
so
Panther might get the.
it's always balancing it out a little bit.
Now he might be going through heroin withdrawal or something. Oh, so Blade just fucked the Queen of
Yeah, there's
Wakanda.
always a chance.
So,
Oh,
so we'll see. I don't know. I mean, he's got to be prepped to
T'Challa
some
is
extent.
just bad. Big.
So he doesn't know that T'Challa's going to fight him right now, but he's got to be aware that T'Challa. He knows something about T'Challa, right? Because he's been fucking his wife, so he knows something. I mean, he knows at least a little bit. He's
Yeah,
looked at least a
see,
little
yeah,
bit
he
into what
knows.
the Black Panther is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like everybody in the world knows what the Black Panther is, but
Yeah,
it's like
that's true.
he's like,
But he,
okay, he's been snooping around, inspecting the suit, looking at
yeah,
because he knows he's probably gonna fight him at some point.
he's probably
This man
interested in.
just piped down Storm. What a
So,
test.
oh wait, is Storm his wife?
Yeah, she was his wife at one point. I don't know.
Oh,
He's not really married anymore, but she was his wife at one point.
Storm is one of them. Shuri's another one. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe it's
Shuri's his
Storm.
sister.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah, I will go with
let's say it's
yeah, we'll go
Storm.
with Storm because Shuri's
I mean,
his
I could,
sister.
you know,
Yeah.
I kind of like that would be kind of an interesting dynamic. But all right, so
He
now
did it to his sister.
No. I mean, like, if Storm is the queen of Wakanda and Blade is fucking Storm. Okay. All right. So Blade also has a condition. So let's see what's going on with Blade.
Let's see what it is.
And again, the ex-wife one doesn't really make sense because he's kind of a vagabond.
Yep, not for Blade at least.
It wouldn't make sense to either if he's fucking Storm. He has to pee really bad. Okay. So let's see where they
He
go.
has no, but he has no prep though, right?
No, he doesn't. Not more than like.
Yeah, it's kind of tough for him.
So they're on a riverboat.
A
So
little.
Blade is on a riverboat. He's been gambling because this is like a casino riverboat. Crowded riverboat. Blade has to. He's been having some really hot hands, so he hasn't been trying to pee. Gets up to go pee. He really has to pee. And T'Challa just like 30 minutes ago, he has like a jet, right? Doesn't he have some sort of like Wakanda jet or something?
Yeah.
Wakanda jet. So he flies in the Wakanda jet, jumps out. He's like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Blade he's really has to fucking piss, but he's in Blade gear, like. And T'Challa comes in, he pushes him.
I mean, that's all he's got.
But Blade does kind of understand how this Black Panther thing works. I'm thinking Blade gets him in the water. I'm thinking Blade drowns him. Because that's one of the only ways Blade can kill him.
But I don't see. I can see him. I can see him trying, but I don't see like. Well, one, T'Challa can swim, and two, I don't see him not getting out of Blade's grip. But I mean, if he grabs him and jumps off the boat, and he's like holding him down, like the whole time, so they both die, it could work. But
yeah, exactly. And but like I said, vampire. I'm pretty familiar with vampire lore, and so is Blade. Okay, you can drown a vampire, but as soon as that vampire gets out of the water, they're back to life. So what I'm thinking is, if he drowns him, he's probably gonna his bodies float in water when they die. He's just gonna float right back up and wake up, and then at that point in time, Blade wins the fight.
let me see. Real quick. Stupid.
So this is a person who's an excellent.
How does he get? Oh, okay. But T'Challa. But okay, that's a regular person. But how does he get T'Challa into the water? How does T'Challa not just kill him with his prep? He's like, okay, I'm just gonna murder him. How does he not? How does he get him into the water?
Maybe
how does
he just jumps in the water.
Does he keep T'Challa in the water? Because his Black Panther suit has a lot of but his Black Panther suit has a lot of abilities too that could stop him from either getting in there or just get him out. He can teleport, apparently. I'm looking at it right now. He can teleport.
No, you got to remember, T'Challa is not in his right mind. He is pissed.
Right, but
that Blade has been fucking his wife.
But again, if he's about to drown, there's no reason why he's like, let me teleport real quick, and let me get out of here.
I don't think we can give him teleportation.
There's no reason why he wouldn't do.
If we give him teleportation, he's just gonna win every battle.
Okay.
He won't. There's no way you can lose.
Okay.
You can lose, right? I mean.
Okay. But how does he? Okay, so how does he get in the water? One. And two, how does Blade keep him in the water? If Blade just jumps in the water for some reason, I mean, Blade's just like, all right, let me jump in the water. Black Panther's like, okay, you know. Okay.
I mean, do we even know that T'Challa can?
He can just wait. He's gonna just wait.
Do we even know that T'Challa can swim?
Don't ask me if he can swim. He can swim. Yes, he can swim.
Wakanda's a landlocked country. I mean,
he can swim.
Well, you don't know that. I mean, do I have to state the obvious here?
I do know that he can swim. Yeah, I knew you were. As soon as you said it, I knew you were going with that.
No, okay. Wait, hold on. I don't think he can swim. He is innocent.
There's no reason for him. There's
He is
no. There's
innocent
no
until
reason for
proven
him
guilty.
not to
He
know how to swim.
cannot swim until he is proven to be able to swim.
I'm looking at a. I'm looking at a. I'm looking at a comic. I'm looking at a comic panel of him swimming. So
Well,
he's
I
in the
don't.
water with. Look
I
at
don't.
images. Look at images. Look at images. No, I'm telling you. Look at images. I'm looking at a. Yeah, that one right there. The one. The second one. The second one. That's him with Susan Richards or Susan Storm. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's him swimming with her, bro. Oh, Black Panther, you startled me. That's him swimming. Yeah, so obviously he can swim.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even think of that Susan Richards. Oh shit. Oh, okay. So they got a little down and dirty. Okay. Um,
Yeah, look at him. Look at my boy go.
I think that Blade, holds him down and drowns him.
How does he get him into the water? Like, how does he get him into the water? I just need to know
He
that.
jumps in the water. T'Challa's pissed that he fucked his wife, so he jumps in the water to try and fight him, and then Blade just holds him down into the water.
Okay, he jumps into the water and Blade just immediately grabs him.
Yeah.
And T'Challa does not break his grip. He doesn't headbutt him with his vibranium helmet to make him loosen his grip. He doesn't do any of that. He doesn't stab him with his claws. He doesn't try to do anything to make him break his grip.
Blade is able to just withstand it, man. I mean, he's a vampire. Let me go over
I'm
Blade's
pretty sure that's
powers
not how that
again.
would go, but I can see how I can no I can see how badly you want it to be even. So I'll let you. I'll give you that one.
All right. So Blade wins that one because he drowns him. All right, now the final battle. Let's see if Black Panther can get prep again.
He has got to stop getting prep. Oh my god.
Oh, he gets prep. All right, he's pretty much. All right, well,
This dude, it just never stops
he's got a
getting prep.
condition. He's really
He's
prepared.
every fight he's had with Blade. Every fight he's had with
He's had
Blade, he's
4
had prep.
fights and he's had prep. All right,
Oh, he's
he's
got a
got a
condition.
condition. Maybe if his arm gets ripped off in the boating accident, if he loses any utilities, if he's going
Yeah,
through hair
hurts him.
withdrawal,
Oh, that
or if he lost his arm in a boating
utilities
accident,
and abilities. So
maybe even if his ex-wife took 50%, because maybe his ex-wife took the suit. I mean, all of these things could make him lose. But if if his ass itches really bad, I don't know if that's gonna be able to give Blade the victory.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, it might. I mean,
yeah. He's just like, oh,
let's see.
I'll scratch it later.
He's going through heroin withdrawal. Now, Blade might be able to come out on
Oh
top here.
man, that makes it. Yeah, that makes it really even. No,
No,
I think he probably will, unless Blade gets like a worse.
Blade has prep. Yeah, unless Blade gets a worse condition,
They both
and
get
most of
prep.
those conditions, I mean, he could lose all of his
Yeah,
abilities. No condition.
and his
Okay.
utilities. And
Yeah, and his utilities.
So I mean, do we really even need to pick a place? Like, we'll pick
I
the place for
mean,
fun, but I think we kind of know who wins this one.
yeah.
You'll get no argument from me.
Rogan sat in the middle of a podcast. Wait, but hold on. But if that's one thing. So
Don't
T'Challa
don't
shows up
don't don't come in here.
and he has to throw up. So he
Go ahead,
takes
go ahead.
off
Yeah, don't come
he
in here.
takes the helmet off, and he's like, oh, he's throwing up all over the place. And Blade just shoots him. Boom.
He comes in, yeah, or chops his head off. Yeah, yeah. Blade wins, I think. I thought you were gonna say Joe Rogan and John Cena break up the fight. But I was like, there's
like
no way there's Joe Rogan or John Cena is stopping either one of them.
yeah, it can't. They can't stop Blade. All right. Well, so I mean, Blade wins. That's 2 out of 3 fights. I mean,
Yeah, lucky.
Blade beat the Black Panther. I mean, if that vampire edge with the drowning gave him that little, thing he needed.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of gifted that to you, but
How about we do best 3 out of 5?
nah, no, I got somewhere to be in like 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, so Blade is the definitive, most powerful black
Blade
hero of
is our
all time.
champion.
Now let's just pull him up.
Well, I mean, they all are pretty lucky that I wasn't on there, so I mean, because
Yeah.
I
Well,
just
we'll
use
have
my
to. The next
my
episode, we actually take all of these and except for Blade, and replace Kawan with Blade. And if Kawan wins, then we'll just go Kawan versus Blade and see who wins that.
yeah, the ultimate black person.
I mean, Dunquarius. Okay, so,
Yeah,
so this has been
at this
episode
point it doesn't
3.
matter.
Blade,
Tune in to episode 4. I
where we
think we're
find
going
out,
to do the Hulk review. That is
yeah,
if we watch the movie.
if we can watch the movie in time. All right, well, and we'll see you guys next time on the Angry Joe Show.
Bye bye.